Paul, good week, no game, week's training, enjoyable, even though it's cold? Slight change in temperature, isn't it?
Wow, it's cold. I think you can hear from my voice. Yeah, that's been good. It has been cold. The companies that make heated gilets are racketing the coin. Yeah, good. We just needed to, address and discuss what happened Saturday and move on because the next game's here straight away. So, look forward to the game on Saturday.
Really interesting that you were frustrated with a 2-0 win, wasn't it? But, I mean, I suppose that you're seeing things and maybe they see things after the game when you show them back the things that you're just, that they can do better.
Yeah, I think, to be consistent with your messaging is important. To be consistent with your performances is great, but I do know over the course of a season, you are going to have games when you're not at your best, but if you can win, that's a great thing. So, if what I said to the lads, winning is great. Really pleased with the win. Your out of possession stuff was great. All your physical stats were great. I can't knock your efforts. I would like a little bit more of us, on the ball and playing forward. So I was weirdly, I was disappointed. I wasn't disappointed with efforts and that. I was just, I always want more. And our job as the staff is always try and push standards all the time. And I just didn't want people to leave, my players to leave the stadium thinking everything's rosy, because I don't think everything is rosy. We're in a really good position, we're in a positive position, but we just need to keep trying to push the level of performance any way we can. So we showed the lads a few things we tried to tweak this week to make us better for the next game. And that's a constant, all through the season, it's like a learning league, isn't it? You start play a certain way and then everyone susses you out, then you have to find a different way to play, then the opposition change their manager or change their system, then you get injuries, then you get lack of form, then you get overconfidence, and throughout the season you constantly tweak. We'll move that bit, we'll change this bit, we'll do that bit. And generally speaking, we've done well. It's just the fact that I'm just greedy, and I know my weakness is if it doesn't look perfect, I think it's failure, and I know it isn't, and I know I can't, I'm not like that. I try not to be like that in the dressing room, but we dedicate our lives to this, to put on a show and win games for everybody, and if we fall short, it falls on to me. That's the truth. So look, really pleased we won. And if you can win when you're not at your best, that's a good sign. But I'm always trying to get the next performance out of them. It's
interesting, isn't it? Getting into the top three, the players can think, well, we're doing the right thing. But there's a backlog behind. Goodness me, any slip-ups and you could be out of the playoffs within a week. It's incredible.
It's crazy, isn't it? Really, and that's what I'm saying about consistency. Yeah. I've gone into the dressing room after we've lost and told them how good I thought they were, and that has been the case. I was really pleased with performances. But like I said, I always try and keep my integrity with the staff, and we always try and be honest with the players. And if they've done well and they've lost, that's fine. Sometimes the scoreline isn't, fair. In the same way, if we win and I think there's room for improvement, that's our job to, show them where we think we can improve and improve as a group. And they've done great this week. They've listened in the meetings and trained really well, as they always do. And it'll be another tough game. The game away at Tranmere might look completely different than the home game against Salford here. So we just have to keep preparing as best we can and being honest. And I think that's when I play, that's all I ever wanted. Just be honest with me. Don't talk behind walls. Don't say something to my face, but say something else. Just be honest. So
makes life easier. It does make life easier.
It does for me. I mean, I need to sleep. So I just think that's the way. So look, really pleased with the win. Really pleased with the clean sheet for Craig. Could we be better? I'd like to think we could. And maybe I'm just I see the best in everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is the best of us. But I like to think we've still got some more gears to go, and we've got players coming back, which helps. So I look forward to see how the team grows in the next few weeks.
Just had a nice chat with Craig McGillivray, and really positive, decent bloke to talk to as well. And I think everyone's just thankful that everything panned out okay for him, and he's back and he's feeling great, and he's well.
Yeah, a great man. He's sort of one of them players that you meet and you think, if he phoned me up in 10 years, said, Gaff, I'm in your village, you want to meet? I'll be like, dead right on meet. He's a really happy, optimistic guy. His actual story, how he got into football, if he didn't tell you that, I'll let him tell you next time you ask him, is amazing. When he did his speech to the players, we were all like shell-shocked with his story. It's really good. And he's a really proud professional, I think is probably the best way to put it. So he's been great for me, as has Connell, to be fair, but he's been great for me, clean sheets, and it's just nice to have him back healthy. That's the honest truth.
Any injury issues, any problems in the camp?
I've got a few, as always. Rush, unfortunately, has done his hamstring when he hit light speed down the right wing, I think it was. I heard the sonic boom as he ran down, so that's always a bad sign. So unfortunately, he's going to be out for 4 weeks, I would presume 4 to 6 weeks. Apart from that, a few knocks and bruises, as always, and hopefully I'll have a full echelon of players to pick from tomorrow.
Tranmere away then, you know, it can be quite a vocal place to go to and quite a noisy place to go to. Certainly the crowd get on your back, and they're quite close to you as well, I think, aren't they, at Tranmere? So what are your thoughts about them as a side? They've actually picked up some quite good results this season, but they're mid-table. What do you think?
Yeah, I know, but saying mid, I agree with all that. And by the way, I love playing at Tranmere. That's one of my favourite places. I always think there is an atmosphere, and that's what you want to play in as a footballer. They are close to you, which again adds to the excitement. I do like the way they play. They've got like, I mean, they're an old team like we are, not in a disrespectful way. An experienced team is probably a nicer way to put it. Excuse me. And they have 2 proper target men as their 9s. They're happy to play it into the striker's feet, and their 8s run off the front of them and all that. So they've got some threat out wide. So they're not dissimilar to how we set up and how we play, really. So, and they have had some really good results, and some poor results, and some average results, as is every team in this league. Really, if you say you're mid-table here, you're only back-to-back wins away from being in it. So I think they will look back at some of their results and think, look, we maybe deserve more than that. So like every team we play against, I'll never sit here and say, oh, this is going to be really difficult or really easy, or they're going to smash us. I just think on their day, anyone can beat anyone. And I think you can see that. I think last week, was there only 5 teams that won or 6 teams that won, and 2 of them were in the top 8. I mean, that is just lunacy. So normally by now, the league table, in my opinion, has took a reasonable pattern. You can see the ones you think might get dragged in the bottom end. You can see the ones you think are right up there for guaranteed. And then you can see maybe 8 teams that you think are playoff bound. That's sort of how I see it. Whereas I don't see it like that now. I don't. That's the honest truth. If any team, and I mean any team in the league, gets like back-to-back wins, there's a very good chance they'll be top. So no, I know they'll be well coached. I've watched their games. I know the manager really well. I know they'll be really well motivated, and with every team in this league you play against, they're right up for it. And all them things add up to, it will be a tough afternoon where, again, we'll have to be at our best to win. It sounds a bit like I'm a bit disingenuous here, but we'll have to play as close to our best to give ourselves the best chance. That's the honest truth.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.